She already did it, but you listen to this. You're going to slide from the large intestine through the marrow of the bones to straighten your legs. And then she's coming out, but I didn't want her to. You stay down there. So she's going to straighten her legs from... Everything responded, right? You can't do it and not have everything go. Okay, here we are. All right. Okay. There were a couple things I just wanted to tell you.
Okay.
And they are, in terms of the bones, because this is helpful for back issues, in terms of the bones, Margie, this wrapping around to the sides and the receding in of the pubic disc. So this is a lot. This is like this is not a thing. It's right. And then you've got the large intestine in there going down through the legs, and then the idea of the tone of the belly organs. So that weave, they just kind of billow up in here. And then that whole thing levitates up, legs straight, and pit of the belly rises. Belly organs yielding in and sliding up the spine. But no flaring pubis, right?
Yeah, good. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, this showing the opposite is important, right?
Yeah.
It just looks like, oh yeah, okay, that's easy.
Right. She's like, oh, I'm doing that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So flaring pubis,
Exactly.
what people do is they push their belly and they do that.
See the belly fall away from
And
the
then they
spine.
Right.
rely on that they happen to have arm bones they can prop on.
See the propping?
Yep. Propping.
So that it's, and look at my feet, they're actually sickly.
Yeah. So you're sort of,
Unacceptable.
you're actually doing what?
Drill Sergeant Beth.
What are your feet doing?
Scoot forward.
Just kind of
Yeah.
flopped.
They're sickly.
Sickling.
Oh,
They were
sickling.
sickling in. So
Oh, sickling in. Okay.
So you get-
like a sickle.
Yeah, kind of
Okay.
like that. Because I was trying to find the top of my foot, but I can't because my pubis is flaring.
Okay.
Right? I've
Yeah.
lost my Tadasana leg, that hollowing of the leg that Patty's saying. Is that right, Patty?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll say that, unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Just to mess with people.
Nice. Right? Contained around the front, but softly. Organs are billowing up to support all the way through. Although the pubis is on the bolster, probably, but it's not pushing into the bolster. The pubic disc is receding so that that's sucking back off of the bolster, whether or not the pubis is in contact or not. All right, and then down, down and rest. Okay, can we do that?
What muscles are we feeling here? What muscles is it okay to be using at this moment rather than too much?
All muscles. So the thing about,
Right.
I was just saying to Neil, often people will say things like, so-and-so is just muscling through it, right? Well, you have to be very clear because using your muscles is really important. It's just that we want to use them in a healthy way. So the muscles that you want to feel working here, honestly, all of them.
Just not a hardening.
Just not hardening, and the way that you don't harden muscle is you let it work the way it wants to, which is across and through into core. You don't want muscle to feel like it's bunching anywhere in the body. It wants to be a unified, we're all working together to push through there to get to here.
Yeah.
It's like a community.
So a muscling through Chaturanga to up dog.
Yeah, please.
Look something like
Please
this.
muscle up.
Muscle through.
Here it is. Here's the Chaturanga.
Oh yeah. There you go. Now try not to make fun of it. Yeah, but try to do it. Try to do it and make it look close, but it's still actually hard, secretly hard.
So it's hard, but it's pretty anyway.
hard.
Oh
You
my
see it?
gosh. Yes.
Okay, upward dog. Hard. Do you
And
see
it's
it?
hard to breathe when it's hard.
Right. It
So
looks.
that's the only way I can do is not breathe. Really. And then
Okay.
nice and soft, nice,
Nice
and
and
light.
soft.
Hmm.
You see a difference
Yeah.
in
Thank you.
resilience? That's what I would call it. It's a difference in resilience.
Well, just that you can breathe through one and you can't through the other, like that speaks volumes. Like, we're supposed to be breathing.
Yeah.
The other thing I noticed when working with the Chaturanga the other day with the shoulders is that people, they lose the transition of the inhale to the exhale.
Hmm.
So they just go exhale. And then the inhale, sometimes you need to do something with your feet a little bit. Or the inhale from, once you inhale here and yield with the exhale, there's a little bit of inhale to help pull your feet in so the exhale evolves.
She's just saying it in a different way. There's a little bit of an inhale, she's saying, to get to before you push back.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's just that little bit to lighten you again, to lengthen you headward and tailward. So if my ankles needed to flex, they're going to flex on that inhale because it draws, it's going to give me some lift from being, right, from inhale. Just helps with the softening. Maybe for me, I just need to take an extra breath. That's fine. So you can play with it.
All right, so
It's not
can you
good.
take yourself onto